Alright, let's talk about Predator, Badlands. Now before anyone jumps into the comments yelling, "Bro, just wait till you see it," let me make something clear. I'm a huge Predator fan. The first film, absolute masterpiece. Peak testosterone, suspense and atmosphere. Predator 2, still awesome. Predators, had its moments. Aliens vs Predator. Some fun scenes. Everything else after that. Let's just say if I never see the Predator 2018 again, it'll still be too soon. So yeah, I've got history with this franchise, which is exactly why when I watched the Badlands trailer, I started seeing red flags waving like it was the 4th of July. So here's what we know. Predator. Badlands is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, the same guy who made Prey, total rubbish, and stars Ella Fanning as a Weyland-Yutani android called Fear, and Demetrius Schuster Kolomatangi as Dek, a young predator trying to prove himself to his clan. Now on paper, I actually kinda like that concept. A young predator, an underdog story. Sure, it could be cool if it explores honor, hunting culture, that kind of thing. But when I watched the trailer, something felt off. You've got this predator teaming up with an android from the alien universe, and immediately I thought, here we go again. When in doubt, wheel out the Weyland-Yutani logo. It's like Hollywood's version of duct tape. Quick, stick an alien reference on it. Look, the predator doesn't need a sidekick. Especially not a synthetic android sidekick programmed by a corporate Easter egg. The whole point of the Predator mythos is independence, survival, dominance. It's not buddy cop in space. Now we're getting a Predator that talks, or at least emotes, and bonds with an android. Apparently they even share feelings and learn from each other. Wonderful. Maybe next time they'll start a podcast together. Jokes aside, this is where my main worry starts. Instead of doubling down on tension and isolation, Badlands looks like it's leaning on sentimental sci-fi tropes we've seen 100 times. And then there's Weyland-Yutani, the eternal corporate cockroach. Don't get me wrong, I love Alien, but not every Predator movie needs a corporate subplot. It feels like a crutch. Like the movie doesn't trust its own ideas enough to stand without the alien connection. What made the first Predator special was its mystery. A single alien, dropped into a human conflict. No explanations, no backstory dumps. Now, we're apparently getting Predator clan politics and corporate law tie-ins. Exactly what nobody asked for. Let's talk visuals. From what I've seen, some of the action looks amazing. Big set pieces, alien planet landscapes, explosions. My action junkie brain is ready. But then, we get these moments where the CGI looks unfinished or downright cheap. Like streaming service pilot episode cheap. And that's concerning, because one of the greatest strengths of the original films was practical effects. The Predator suit felt real. You could practically smell the mud and blood. Now it's like watching a PlayStation cutscene half the time. If I can see pixels in my Predator, that's not intimidation. That's immersion breaking. Another big one for me, the Predator himself. Apparently, this film dives deep into the Predator's emotions. We're getting backstory, clan dynamics, inner conflict, you name it. And look, I'm all for depth. But when the Predator starts talking about feelings, we've gone too far. Next thing you know, he's sitting around saying, "Sometimes I hunt, because I'm afraid of being hunted." No, keep him mysterious, keep him dangerous. That's what made him the Predator. The less we knew, the scarier he was. Mystery is power, and I'm afraid Badlands might strip that away. Now, early reactions are all over the place. The usual corporate crowd are calling it bold and fresh, which usually means safe and sanitized. But among the more honest reviewers, the odd truth teller, as I like to call them, we're hearing stuff like mixed results on the mythology, flat acting from one of the leads, heavy CGI in key scenes. Basically, exactly what I feared. To be fair, not everything sounds bad. Dan Trachtenberg knows how to stage action. Prey proved that. And if the film focuses on brutal, creative hunts and alien world building, it could surprise me. The young Predator idea could be interesting, if it's handled with grit instead of melodrama. And honestly, if the action delivers, I'll at least get some popcorn value out of it. So yeah, my expectations right now, pretty low. I'm not rooting for this movie to fail. I want it to be great. I want to walk out of that cinema thinking, damn, they brought the Predator back. But based on what I've seen, and the early whispers, I'm preparing for disappointment. If Predator, Badlands forgets what made the original work, the mystery, the horror, the simplicity, then it's just another corporate sci-fi flick with a familiar mask slapped on top. Anyway, I'm off to see it this weekend. I'll find out firsthand how bad Badlands really is, and I'll drop my full review right after. Let's just hope it's the hunt that returns, not another hunt for quality filmmaking.